He said, what? Girl, bye. You finna be truthful here. Welcome to Everyday All of Us with me, Uncle Timmy. You silly man. Welcome to another episode of Everyday All of Us with me, your favorite new guy on the block, Uncle Timmy. To start off today, I want to thank the listeners once again for coming back for more. I hope you are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying creating this content for you. To the newbies listening, you can find Everyday All of Us on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. You can also listen on my YouTube channel now at Uncle Timmy EDAU. Finally, you can also email comments if you want to provide suggestions for what you want to hear, if you want to give comments to either myself or one of the guests. Please feel free to email that to everydayallofus@gmail.com. And coming soon will be an official website for the show. Yes, y'all, I've been keeping busy. So today's show is going to be a little bit different as I'm playing both guest and host, so to speak. Know that all views expressed are only an opinion that makes sense. This show talks about broad topics that relate to all of us with the hope of building more togetherness. So this may be the only time we ever brush up against politics as I discuss the state of the world 2025. Before we get to that, let's take a listen at another sassy, crazy, and always funny voicemail from Gunkle. Enjoy.
Hey Stella, you know who it is. It is your favorite fabulous Gunkle. Girl, I had to tell you real quick, cause I was on my phone and I was looking on them Instagrams. And them Instagrams said that man is finna send us all some more free chats. Girl, I done got up. Your uncle been shopping, reading it. Your other uncle upstairs wondering why I'm making all this noise. He need to mind his business. What? Hold on one second, baby. Here he go. It's what? I know you better prove it to me. I know, god dang. Oh, Stella. Oh, he done took my joy. He done took my son. He done took my happiness. Oh, it ain't real. I should know not to read this stuff. Oh, I should have known that orange looking, smartest, unintelligent looking, sleepy face looking, greasy fat back looking, cotton candy toupee wearing, nasty attitude having felon. Oh, goodness, girl, let me calm down. Ooh, they done got my blood pressures all up again. Girl, I'm gonna have to go to church to get rid of all this nasty. Ooh, but first, I'm gonna go cancel that Walmart order, cause we ain't getting no money, girl.
Woo! As I tell y'all every time, Gunkle gonna give it to you. And I will say, he had some of that stuff right, and I'm gonna just leave that alone. So, as I mentioned earlier, today's show is going to be a little different, as it's just me and my thoughts. Is anyone scared yet? I'm going to talk about the state of the world 2025, and it's not all good. And since I don't intend on making a 2-hour show, I will make it as short as possible. However, I can't promise I won't offend anyone, but please know that's not my intention. I'm just putting another point of view out there. So I'm going to sum up the state of the world by talking about prices, weather patterns, and the lack of humanity in government leaderships. Or, in other words, no peace for the majority of us. I will start off with the price of everything, which has turned our wallets into mere accessories these days. It's high, y'all, but I'm sure you guys are all aware. We commonly talk about the price of eggs and gas, and while those are standouts, they are not alone. For example, is anyone else out there tired of Netflix increasing their prices just to feed our binge watching addictions? And I partly blame that because y'all know Gunko had like 10, 20 people on his account, and I knew it was going to come to an end, and here we are. And folks, I don't know what the solution is, but I'm sure it is not going to come from a bunch of elite government officials who can't and or won't think outside their own selfish personal needs. You know, y'all, when I sit here and I think about that, maybe too many of us do too. And that's why we're in this situation. And I would include myself in that as well. Either way, this is where we need more collective thinking that's inclusive. Ooh, did I say a bad word, inclusive? Ooh, get over it. It's true. Do you really think government knows what's going on deep down the poverty line? No. And to be honest, neither do I. I just sometimes feel I'm coming close. I'm just going deeper into it. And that is clear every day now that there's no one really thinking outside of their own little bubble. And as much as I'd like to continue talking about this, I will move on for the sake of not boring you for the millionth time hearing the same thing. Next, I want to talk about the severe weather patterns that can't decide whether it wants to be a sauna or a swimming pool outside. It's super scary at times. We've witnessed people driving through flames, people losing their lives to floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, and just lack of basic needs. Without getting into it, some state leaders should be ashamed of themselves. It's okay to do everything bigger, but the death toll shouldn't be one of those things. Yes, that's a wild way to say it. But hey, that's where we are now, so I'm going to meet people where they're at. I think this solution first starts with listening to science and not a magic marker. Scientists still have a little humanity, and we need to work more inclusively with them. Oh, I said that word again, and I guess I'll keep saying it. But we have to work more inclusively with them when coming up with a solution. And that's all I have to say about that topic. Stay safe out there, folks. And finally, I want to talk about our government leaders whose actions seem to be colder than a snowman's heart. Yes, humanity seems to be lost in some of today's leaders. We have seen fundamental programs removed. We also see the dismantling of a department that is essential to the knowledge and progress of future generations. I admit there is some work to be done within some departments, but getting rid of them seems to make no common sense. And to anyone out there impacted by these, I will say, poor decisions, you have all my sympathy. I wish it didn't happen to you, but I'm merely one person out here. All I have is my voice. Now, this same lack of humanity with several world leaders, we know all their names, and unfortunately, one of them's ours now, means that that phrase, peace in the Middle East, may never see the light of day. And trust me, I so hope I'm wrong, because when I think about what we can accomplish together, sky's the limit. But that takes diplomacy, not lunacy. With all that bad, woo, let's take a breath. Let's talk about what's good. Yep. I'll wait. Go ahead. I'll give you a moment to think about it. If nothing else, hopefully you are doing all right in your lives. Healthy, sheltered, employed, and loving life. I think we all deserve that, regardless of political affiliation, economic status, race, religion, whatever other affiliation there may be. Ooh, okay, I got it. Woo, I'm done, y'all. Whew, it felt good to finally get some of that off my chest because it's been constant for months just watching it, looking at comments. And I often wonder if there's anyone else out there that just, I feel helpless. I feel helpless a lot of the times. And I wish we had government leaders that cared about that because I think too many of us feel that way right now. And brothers and sisters out there, know that I love you, and I hope you love me too. Remember, we can do more together every day, all of us. Catch you next time.